Good morning students. I hope you all are fit and healthy. So dear students, in our previous video we have studied the two types of wood, that is autumn wood and spring wood, as you can observe here in the picture. Spring wood, it is formed during favorable period of growth. However, autumn wood, it is formed during unfavorable period of growth. The details of spring wood and autumn wood we have already studied in a previous video. So now let us know the another type of wood on the basis of location. So there are two types of wood. Let us see, it is heartwood and sapwood. As you can see here in the picture, heartwood, it is centrally located. However, sapwood, it forms outer wood of an old stem. And the major difference which is clearly visible from the picture is that the heartwood, it is darker in color, whereas the sapwood, it is lighter in color. Actually, what happens is that wood, it is a secondary xylem of plants. So as the tree ages, certain permanent changes take place in the wood, such as the inner part of the wood has become darker, as you can see in the picture, and the peripheral part of the wood is light in color. So the darker region is known as heartwood and the lighter color of wood is known as sapwood. The dark color of heartwood is due to accumulation of many aromatic substances such as pigments, tannins, resins and gums. These changes and the accumulation of these substances makes the wood highly strong and durable, as well as provide resistance to decay by insect and fungal attacks. Therefore, the inner heartwood, it contains only the non-living cells and it is known as heartwood. Heartwood is heavier and darker in color and living cells are absent in heartwood. Since it is highly durable, it is also known as duramen. Then if we consider the outer or the peripheral wood, which is also known as sapwood, it does not contain any substances such as resins and tannins, and this wood contains living cells and therefore it is helping in the conduction of water and minerals. The sapwood is also known as alburnum and the heartwood is also known as duramen. So if we compare the differences, heartwood is the central portion of an old stem. However, sapwood is a peripheral portion of an old stem. And heartwood is known as duramen and sapwood is known as alburnum. Heartwood is darker in color, whereas sapwood, it is lighter in color. Now moving on to the next topic, that is lenticels. Lenticel, it is basically an porous tissue. The name lenticel is given to this porous tissue is due to its shape just like a lens. So as you can see in the picture, lenticels are lens-like shape of a cell which help in exchange of gases. Lenticels basically act as pores, thus providing a direct pathway for the exchange of gases. The lenticels, they are formed from phallogen, that is known as cork cambium. This phallogen, instead of producing phallum, the phallum contains cells in which there is a suberin deposition and therefore the cells of the phallum are dead. So instead of producing dead cells, the cork cambium, which is also known as phallogen, it forms loosely arranged mass of oval or spherical cells with intercellular spaces, as you can observe here. This is also known as complementary cells. So complementary cells are the cells of the cork cambium and they are the parenchymatous cells with intercellular spaces present in them. These cell mass, this pushes the overlying epidermis. You can see here the overlying epidermis. It is now ruptured due to pressure from the complementary cells and a pore is generated. Therefore, this pore, it helps in exchange of gases with the outer atmosphere. So, if we can observe this pore on the tree, you can see here these lens shaped cells, they are known as lenticles, which help in exchange of gases with the outer atmosphere on the plant stem. So this is all for today. Take care everyone.